Hello, everybody. You're very welcome to our sign language class this morning. My name is Anthony, and I'm your tutor, your BSL tutor. And the lady on the screen is our interpreter, and she is translating from BSL to spoken English. So you're very welcome if you've been joining us on previous sessions, and if it's your first time, you're extremely welcome. Lovely to have you. So I'm based in Northern Ireland, in Belfast, and this week is our half-term week. So it's been a bit crazy. Kids been off school. I've got three children, and we've been out and about every day. But unfortunately, on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, my youngest, my daughter, was unwell. She was sick. So she had been sick from last Friday until Wednesday, which was a bit worrying, but she actually had tonsillitis. So, we felt really bad. We should have got her to the doctors a little bit earlier than we did, but thankfully she's got some treatment and she's getting back to normal and improving, running about as usual. So, hope everyone else has had a good week. I'm not sure, some of the areas in England, it's your half term maybe next week. Different regions, maybe some last week, some this week, some next week. It would be lovely if everyone was off school at the same time instead of different weeks, but it's a little bit confusing at times. Okay, so today the plan for our lesson is numbers, and we will link that to how much things cost, how long things take, what age people are. So I'm going to teach you the subject of numbers. So please, if you have any questions, type them in the comment box. I'll check the comments as we go through the session. So bear with me. I am actually using my phone because my laptop camera just for some reason will not connect to this platform. So I'm sort of backwards and forwards checking the comments on another device. So first of all, let's learn the numbers. You probably remember these from a previous session that we did, but just in case you have forgotten them, let's do a recap. And if it's your first time joining, then you'll be learning this for the first time. So I'm going to teach you the numbers from 1 to 20. Okay, if everyone's ready to join along. So make sure your hand, the palm of your hand is facing towards yourself, and the back of your hand is facing outwards. So let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, let's do that again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And now we'll do 6 to 10. 6, 7, 8, 9, or you can sign 9 like this. I usually use that sign for 9. Sometimes that can be quite a difficult hand shape to make, but a lot of people seem to be able to manage it, so whatever's easier for you. So 9, 10. Now there are regional variations. Some areas in England will sign 10 like this and 10 like this. So there are differences depending on where you live. The most common sign in England for 10 is this. Okay, so let's go 1 to 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Good. Let's do it again one more time from 1 to 10. If you can follow along. Let's do it a little bit quicker if we can. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, so now I'm going to show you 11 to 15. 11, 11, 12. So 11, 12, 11, 12. 13, 14, 15. Okay, so let's start at 11 again. We'll do 11 to 15. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. And now we'll do 16 to 20. So 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. 20. So 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. So let's do 11 to 20 again. So 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Oh, that's a lot to learn. A lot of information this morning with these numbers. That can be quite annoying, I'm sure. So that's why I wanted to teach you the numbers. And the things that are probably the most difficult are the alphabet and the numbers. The alphabet is kind of maybe difficult to read back when someone else is fingerspelling quite quickly. So you're spelling the words. That can be very hard. Lots of people struggle and need lots of practice to read back finger spelling. And also numbers can be difficult as well because you're wondering which way to make the hand shape. So the more you practice, the more fluent you will become. So just be patient with yourselves. And if you're meeting a deaf person, that will help you a lot just to be able to practice with them. So let's do 1 to 20 all over again. So we'll do it, first of all, we will do it with a voiceover, and the second and third time with no voiceover to see if you can follow along. So here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Okay, so we'll do it 2 more times and see if you can follow without the voiceover. And 1 more time. Well done, everyone. Now, let me just check the comments in case anybody has been making comments. Hello, Irene. You are very welcome to our session. And good morning, Joan. You've got sun today. In Belfast, we've got cloudy weather. It's a bit dull as usual. And good morning, Lucy. And Jane, lovely to have you. Good morning as well. Lovely to have you all joining us today. Okay, so now I'm going to teach you some signs linked with what age you are. So that's age. So here's the question. You, age, what? You, age, what? And the response is, my age is 21. I know I look 21, don't I? Yeah, don't I look young? So 21. Your age is what? My age is 22. So if you've got family members, if you can remember the sign for family, we can talk about our mother, which is the sign for mother, father, brother, sister, son, daughter, uncle, auntie, cousin, friend. Now, there are some regional differences for friend. Sometimes you'll see that, or sometimes you'll see that for friend, but I think most common is friend in England. So, again, here's the question. Your children's ages are what? My first son is aged 9. My second son is aged 7. And my daughter is 5. So deaf people usually never say my son's age is 9 like that. What we do is, if you see, it'll be my first son is 9. So you see the way I'm signing 9 from where I was signing the sign for age. So you actually don't need the word age. If you've got it in the right order, you can sign it like this. Point to the son, age 9, or you can just say he is 9, and the 9 comes from the same area as the sign for age. Hopefully that makes sense. My second son is 7, so the 7 is coming from the nose the same way as the age sign is, and my daughter is 5, so you actually don't need the sign for age. So if it's 20 or older, so you're going to sign 21 or 22 like that. So the 20 sort of comes from the face. So you've got the sign already encompassed in the particular area of the body. So now I'm going to ask you the question, and if you can respond, that's great. If you've got any family members, uncles, aunties, just pick one person that you want to talk about what age they are. If you're not understanding me, please don't worry. Just type in the chat box if you want me to repeat anything that I've just said, and the interpreter will maybe just not voice over this to see if you're getting it. So that's 40. So that is 32. So 61. And 77. Okay, hopefully that helps to be able to describe a person's age. So let's move on to time. I think I have taught you some time and routine signs before, if you remember, if you've been with us in previous sessions. For example, what time we wake up, what time we have our breakfast and our lunch and our dinner. I think we've covered that, what time we go to work, what time we take the children to school, so linked with routine. But let's recap those again. If it's your first time, obviously you'll need to see these for the first time. So we'll start off with 1 o'clock. So anything linked to time is going to turn like that. So 1 o'clock or 2 o'clock or 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock, 1:30. So you don't turn your hand the same way as 1 o'clock for 1:30. So it's just 1:30 or 1:30. Hopefully that makes sense. So if it's on the hour, like 1 o'clock, you turn the hand like that. But if it's 1:30, it's just signed 1:30. 2 o'clock, 2:30. 3 o'clock, 3:30. 4 o'clock, 4:30. 5 o'clock, 5:30. And then moving on to 1/4. So 1:15, 1:15, 2:15, 3:15, 4:15, and 5:15. Now, there's also one more thing I want to teach you. So it's 1:45. So you're going to spell the word two in the middle. So it's quarter, and then that's T, O. So 1:45. Remember your vowels are the 5 fingertips, A, E, I, O, and U. So it's 1:45. So T-O. So that's the Q for quarter. So it's signed 1:45. 2, 1:45, 2, 3, 1:45, 4, 4:45. Okay, let's go through them all again. So 1 o'clock, 1:15, 1:30, 1:45, 2 o'clock, 2:15, 2:30, 2:45, and 3 o'clock. Okay, hopefully that helps and makes sense. if you're really not sure or if you're forgetting, you can watch this again on Facebook. It will be there. So you can go back and recap and practice if you get time yourselves. Let me just check the comments. Good morning, Wendy. You're very welcome to our session. Joan, you're very funny. You wish you were 21. Yeah, same here. We do too. Yeah, 21 is a great age to be very fit and full of energy. No pressures in life, really. Just, yeah, not really in the real world yet, are we? It's a lovely age to be. Good morning, Diane. Good to see you. No problem, Diane. That's fine. You can catch up later. And Joan, thank you for your lovely comment. And good morning, Jill. You're very welcome as well. And so you got the notification and joined. That's brilliant. Good to have you. So Lucy is asking a question about if a person has died. So let me go back to this. So that's how we sign die, die, die. So if they've just died, it's just died. So perhaps maybe a grandmother, age what? My grandmother died. So if you're wanting to talk about someone who's died and what age they were. Okay, so we've covered what age we are, and we've covered time, and now we'll do a little bit around money and the price of things. So this is pound, from your chin, pound, pound. So that will be £1, £2. So you can see the way the finger ends up on the palm of the hand. So £1, £4, and £5, £6, and pence. So if it's £1, 50, we don't need to really say pence because it's obvious that's pence. If it's an amount under £1, then you do need to put the p at the end, so it's 50p. But if it's over £1 or more than £1, you don't need to add the p on at the end because that's obvious. Yeah, so if you were saying that yourselves as a hearing person, you wouldn't say £1.50, you would just say £1.50. But if it was 50p or 50 pence, then you put on the p, or 45p, then you need to add the p. So that's £10. Actually, some deaf people sign £10 like this. You'll see it like this: £1, £2. Because again, like same as with the age, it's there already on the face. So it's sometimes you'll see that the pound doesn't end up on the palm of the hand, so it can be like that: £1, £2, £3, or different variations of that. £100 is signed like this: £100. That's expensive. That's a sign for expensive. And cheap. Expensive, cheap. Okay, hopefully that makes sense and you're happy with the signs relating to money. Now, we'll move on to how long or length of time. So this is the hour. So imagine your palm of your hand is your clock face, and this is the hands of the clock moving around the clock face. So that's a sign for hour. So 1 hour, 2 hours, 3 hours, 4 hours, and 5 hours, and so on. And minutes is signed with the M on the palm of a hand, so 10 minutes, 15 minutes, and that's the sign for how long. How long? 15 minutes. The question is how long? And the answer is 20 minutes. How long? 1 hour. Okay. Let me check the comments again. No problem, Jill. You can catch up anytime. And Lucy, you're very welcome. Euro. Okay, so Lucy's asking for euro. So if you sign £1 like this, euro is signed like this. So 2 fingers up, then make the sign go down and then curl it round and then go horizontally. So it's down, curl it round and then move across. So it's kind of, if you can think of the shape that you see on the euro note, that gives you a little bit of a clue as to what it should look like in sign language. So that's how we sign euro. So pounds and euros. Now, let me just think if I can remember what the sign for dollar is. I'm a bit confused because I'm thinking of American Sign Language and Australian Sign Language. So I think that's how the American dollar is signed. So that's dollar, American dollar. Can't actually remember how you sign the Australian dollar. I know I've been there before, but I've forgotten how to sign their dollar. And now I'm annoyed at myself that I can't remember how to sign the Australian dollar, but you can just sign that for dollar. And that's euro and pound. Okay, so let's recap on everything that we've done this morning. So your age is what? My age is 21. Your mum's or your mum, depending on where you live, you'll see mum signed in different ways. So your mum or your mother age is what? My mum, her age is, I think, I'm actually not allowed to say. I'm not going to tell you how old my mum is. I'll just make it up. I'm going to say 60. My mum is 60. Your brother, age what? My brother's age is 40. So, time is 1 o'clock. What time is it? It's 2:30. What time is it? 3:15. What time is it? 4:45. Now, let's recap on how much something is. £1. How much is it? It's £2. £2.50. How much is it? It's £5.25. How much is it? It's 50p. Now, how long? It's 10 minutes. How long? 11 minutes. How long? 1 hour, 12 minutes. How long? 3 hours, or 3.5 hours? Okay, good. Yeah, Lucy, you're right. Okay. I think I've taught you lots today. Numbers are quite complex. It's not a very enjoyable subject, but it's a very important subject for you to learn in sign language to get to grasp with the alphabet and the numbers. So hopefully you enjoyed the session and you hopefully enjoyed the challenge. So I want to say a big thank you for joining us today. Thank you for giving up your time and your interest in wanting to learn sign language. You do make a big difference in the lives of deaf people, and the deaf community are very appreciative of that. I want to thank you also, Royal Voluntary Service, for giving me the opportunity to teach sign language, and also I want to thank the interpreter. So all have a lovely week, and I will see you all next time. Take care, everybody.